Emma Turner had always been careful. Careful in her words, careful in her actions, careful in her heart full. At 28, she had built a life that was predictable, safe, and comforting. Her apartment overlooked the busy streets of the city, and each morning, she walked the same route to the small coffee shop near her office. She knew the barista's name, the exact way the sunlight hit the cafe in the afternoon, and even the rhythm of the city's morning chaos. It was on one such rainy morning that Emma's life took a turn she didn't see coming. The streets glistened with fresh rain, and she hurried with her umbrella, thinking about her to-do list and the meetings ahead. A sudden misstep on the slick pavement made her lose balance. Before she could fall, a strong hand caught hers. "Are you okay?" asked a deep, calm voice. She looked up into eyes the color of stormy skies. I think so. Thank you," she murmured, her heart suddenly skipping a beat. "I'm Liam," he said, offering a warm smile. "You've got a stubborn grip." Emma laughed nervously. Emma, and yes, I guess I do. They walked together under Liam's large umbrella, sharing stories as the rain soaked the streets around them. He was a freelance photographer, traveling across the city to capture moments others might overlook. She was a marketing executive, spending her days in my spreadsheets and deadlines. Their worlds were different, yet somehow, the connection felt natural, effortless. Over the next few weeks, Emma found herself seeing Liam everywhere. Sometimes it was purely by chance, running into him at the park or at a small art gallery, but gradually, it became a rhythm, a shared pulse in her life. They laughed over coffee, argued playfully about music, and shared late-night walks in the city's quiet corners. One evening, as the sun set over the skyline, Liam took Emma to his favorite spot on a rooftop overlooking the city. The golden light reflected off the buildings, casting a glow that felt almost magical. "You know," Liam said, leaning on the railing, "I've always believed that love isn't just about moments that take your breath away. It's about the quiet ones too, the smiles, the conversations, the small gestures that make life brighter." Emma turned to him, feeling a warmth spread through her chest. "I think I've been waiting for that kind of love," she admitted softly, their hands intertwined, fingers lacing naturally, as if they had always belonged together. And in that moment, Emma realized that love had found her when she least expected it. Not through grand gestures, not through fate or magic, but through quiet persistence and the comfort of shared moments. Months passed, and their bond deepened. Liam's photographs began to feature Emma, her laughter, her expressions, the way she always seemed to carry light even on cloudy days. Emma, in turn, found herself growing bolder, more willing to take risks, all because Liam's presence reminded her that life could be beautiful in its unpredictability. Yet, life wasn't without its challenges. Liam's work demanded travel, taking him to cities far away, leaving Emma with long nights and empty apartments. They communicated through calls and messages, counting down the days until they could be together again. And when doubts crept in, Emma reminded herself of the foundation they had built, the trust, the laughter, the shared silences that spoke volumes. One evening, during a quiet dinner at their favorite little Italian restaurant, Liam looked at Emma with intensity she had never seen before. "Emma, I don't want to imagine a life without you," he said, his voice steady but filled with emotion. Will you be mine completely?" Tears welled up in her eyes, and she nodded, her heart overflowing. "Yes, Liam, always." They laughed and cried, their emotions weaving together like threads in a tapestry. That night, under the soft glow of fairy lights and the hum of the city outside, they promised each other more than words could ever capture. They promised patience, honesty, laughter, and above all, love. Years later, Emma would look back at that rainy morning and smile. A simple misstep, a hand extended in kindness, and a life changed forever. Liam became more than a boyfriend. He became a partner, a confidant, a reflection of the best parts of herself. Their love wasn't perfect. It never would be. But it was real, enduring, and deeply theirs. And as they walked hand in hand through the city streets, sharing dreams and silent glances, Emma understood what she had been searching for all along. Love wasn't always loud. Sometimes it whispered softly, persistently, and if you listened carefully, it would find a way to stay.